Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes, allegedly, and my perceptions and interpretation. Hope you guys are doing great. Today, I would like to do a spread on Allison Mack. She is heading to prison for 3 years for being involved with Keith Rainere. He was the sex cult guy. It was a multi-level marketing scam, basically. It targeted wealthy celebrities, people with money, as a multi-level marketing, but when they got in, they were blackmailed for, being a overly friendly slave to Rainere. I'll just say it that way so that I don't have problems with the YouTube gods. And anyways, so there was a lot of blackmail, racketeering, conspiracy. Anyways, Rainere got 120 years. He's now in Arizona prison, and she is headed for 3 years. She could have gotten a life sentence as well. 40 years. She was faced against 40 years. She pled guilty. She says she's very, very remorseful about her actions. From what I read, it sounds very authentic because it's just too detailed in her feelings. But, she was staying with her parents when she got busted and had to wait for her trial. So anyways, so it's looking like her justice day, it's come to full cycle here. She's going to have to do it. I want to get some energy to find out how her energy is going in. Let's find out her energy going in, how's she doing, and give me some authenticity here of her feelings, remorse, guilt, shame, whatever. Here we go. Circle of support in reverse. And this whole clump is sticking out. So this is my stack. I will go with that. And probably that. And this really wants out too. So I'm taking that too. So yes, here she is. She is talking. She is the page that, speaking out. I would say that's she was very immature when she did it. She's speaking about her immaturity, the deceit. Being insensitive, secretive, kind of probably was a spy form as well. So that came out. So I wanted to see that along with the circle of support in reverse. So obviously didn't have a lot of support, because she was sort of a cult right-hand man. She was his main focus, and she did a lot of recruiting for him. So the challenges are in the reverse position. Fair fight, peace afterwards. It's done deal here. No support. She got found, she finally did fess up. We got the Ace of Cups in reverse, so it's not something she necessarily wants. It's not a nice new healing energy with the emotions. It's in a negative position here. So it's not a good emotional beginning. It's a negative emotional beginning is how I will say. And we have here, wow, some major arcana here. The Ace of Swords. So she spoke, she had an epiphany. So I'm going to say based on this and this, not liking it, Queen of Cups in reverse. So that's kind of cold and mean. She did say that she was a nasty person. She did say that she got people to do very dark things and that she shouldn't have done it and she shouldn't have led them down that path. And she was not a kind individual, and she's hoping to become a kinder, nicer individual. She didn't think she could survive the waiting period to even get to this point. She was very uncertain if her survival would even happen, so I would think that she was going to take it into her own hands at this point. But she did, and she said she's glad she did because she feels that she's going to be a better person as a result. So based on this, saying it's that she was cold, she had an epiphany of how cold and nasty and horrible she was, being this right-hand person for him. So I'm going to say she was very authentic. And she obviously, they didn't like her. She was a ringleader. She was a ringleader here. We have here the Two of Wands also in reverse. So that's basically, there's no fork in the road. The road's done for her at this point. There's no road to go down. Also, I pulled here. She doesn't feel it's such a loss. Based on her words, I would believe it. Otherwise, I'd be really confused by this card. But she doesn't feel it's such a loss because she's gaining so much from the experience that she feels she's really going to turn her leaf, turn her ways, And that's why I think I'm seeing that, because it's emotional conflicts in reverse. She's no longer emotionally conflicted over what she did. She knows what she did. So I'm going to say she's very authentic, very, very authentic in her remorse. So that's good. That's a beautiful thing, you know. She does her time. Hopefully these other women can repair their lives from the trauma she caused them, because I know that they did brand them too. They used hot irons and they actually branded them. So she did some really horrific, horrific things. Let's get some cards on what the prison experience will be like for her. Let's get what will the prison experience be like for her. Here we go. King of Pentacles upright, so that's the banker card. So this basically, King of Pentacles is just someone who's going to be totally in charge of her life. I would think this, you know, this is a leadership here, and it's going to be practical. It's a practical situation. It's going to have to be practical. I'm going to put that there. And they did go to court, so that's the war card. So that's kind of like going to court. So this could be, it cost her money. The King of Pentacles was probably her lawyer. Basically, it put her in a negative position here with the Page of Wands. She can no longer have strength, creativity, do what she wants. She didn't have that fire in her. She can't do what she wants. It's kind of how I view that. And the outcome. So this is kind of telling me the outcome. So then the epiphany came, yes, you're going to prison. So, okay, how's prison going to turn out? Let's see. Is it going to give me the answers here? The High Priestess in reverse. Got that one. I'm going to take this one here. It's what I feel like taking. Aha, due to selfishness. So she is not going to feel like she is too woke in prison, for starters, because we got the High Priestess in reverse. And she's probably not going to want to get too much attention. She's not keeping the secrets either. So she's being very honest. Upright, that's all your secrets. That's all the secrets with what she knows. She revealed all the secrets to the lawyer, too. She revealed the secrets to the court, the Epiphany card. She spoke up honestly. And she also spoke up honestly within the battle, the court battle. She realized she was very selfish, so she's going to probably tell people in prison that she was very selfish and she had an epiphany over her behavior. But they're not going to view her as someone who belongs there, I would think. That's just kind of how I'm feeling at this point in time. I think she's going to feel a little bit out of the loop because of the fact that she was an actress. She was on Smallville. The next card here, I'll get some more here. Yeah, they're not going to like her. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, she's not going to fit in. She's not going to fit in. She's going to be kind of an outcast for 3 years. Yeah, that's just an intuitive feeling that I'm getting, is she's going to be kind of an outcast. Yeah, and then we have the Death card. It's like a death, but she knows she has to change. So it's a transformation. With the Death, it's something she can't change. She cannot change the situation. It's out of her hands. I'm going to pull some more. She's going to try and feel like she's got some abundance going on. It's also my selfish card. She realizes she was selfish. That's why she got in this position. She felt that she had an inability to change the situation when she was in it. Sort of denial in a lot of respects. And she did work at it. So she's not going to fit in, I think, based on the fact that she abused women, is what I'm feeling. And that is why she's going to be in reverse here with the women. I don't think she's going to be liked. They're going to say that she was selfish and that, she revealed all the secrets of her crimes. So she maybe don't trust her because she's too honest, quite possibly. And then maybe she'll be a rat to save her own skin. Because she was up against the longer period. So I'm seeing she's going to have some prison issues. That's what it's looking like. I'm going to clarify this here, get some more on her fitting in or not fitting in. Not going to fit in, I don't think. I really don't think she's going to fit in. They're going to have a grudge against her because she was an actress. People like that, I don't think they're going to swarm around her and worship her and be all wanting to get to know her. But we'll find out some more. The Lovers in reverse. There we go. Well, they're going to say that it was a finger of God, positive momentum. Of course, that's what she says, that it's a good thing. You know, she's going to be a better person. Yeah, positive heart, positive emotions in reverse. Ace of Hearts in reverse. Yeah, they're not going to like her. They're going to say, oh, well, God gotcha. And you made a lot of money. Who cares about you? They're going to be mad because she made a ton of money in this cult thing and she was a bigwig there. So, and yeah, there was a total racketeering. And because Rainere got sex trafficking, forced labor, conspiracy, taking people's money. So they're not going to like her. They're not going to probably be very... So it's going to be a lonely 3 years, but she'll probably just stay locked up and read and do something constructive. More than likely. Let's get some more cards here. Yeah, Devil in reverse. Yeah, they're going to look at her. They're going to think that, okay, she's going to be exploring her dark thoughts. They're going to be thinking dark thoughts about her. And that they're going to have a lot of conflicts, fights with her. They're going to want to fight with her and tease her because of her devil energy. And she's not going to be trustworthy. They're going to view her as not trustworthy, and they're going to probably avoid her. They're going to say it was a finger of God. They do not like her. And it is gaslighting in reverse, so they're not going to think that she's going to lie. They're going to think that she's too honest and that she's going to be a rat in the prison. A tattletale, and that this is the Star of Bethlehem. It was meant to be. It's a finger of God, and it's a new chapter. It's a new chapter for her. So let's calculate that. 14, 15 comes to 4 of clubs, 4-leaf lucky clover. They're going to say she got lucky, that she didn't get probably the 40 years. You got lucky. You only got 3 because of who you are, and you ratted. And then this one here comes to 16 is 4 of spades, coffin. So death, coffin, transformation. So I just don't feel they're not gonna bond with her. They're just not. It's a coffin. It's a dead situation. And they're gonna say you brought this on yourself, obviously, and you're out because you're here because you're a rat and because you're this, you're that, and they're just not going to. Yeah. This is a dead situation. Any friendships is coffined. And she may coffin them, too, because the fact she doesn't want to be there, or probably, she's on a healing mission. So it could be the fact that she's on a healing mission. So I guess I will ask another deck. Is it because she's on a healing mission? Is it because she's on this healing mission? It really appears to me that she's really on this journey of healing, which is good. That's good, you know. Healing mission. Is she on a healing journey? Is she on a personal healing journey? Is Allison Mack on a healing journey? Here we go. We got that, and we got that. Wow. So we got the 3 of Swords and the Death card in reverse. With the 3 of Swords, that's triangulation. She triangulated a lot of people and caused nothing but heartache and sorrow everywhere she went. And we have the Death card. And she caused literally what felt like a death of their lives, and who they were and what they believed in, and everything about themselves came to an end when they met her with her manipulations. So she's very aware of that. Yeah. She's aware of how dark she got, which is good. She's self-reflecting, even though I don't have the Hermit card here. And so with the Death card in reverse, that's someone who who's resistant to change. And so the change is going to be very hard on her because she is a resistant to change individual. She couldn't leave Rainere. She can't leave prison, and she has a hard time with change, is how I'm going to see that, because she has no choice here. So she's going to have a hard time with the change, and she realizes what she did. Under the surface, I have here, it's not a loving situation. She doesn't want this Ace of Cups, this new emotional beginning. It is not a desired change. And then in the center of the situation, I have here 4 of Pentacles. So that is possession and power. You are now the possession of the state of California, for the most part, because it happened in California, I believe. So I think it's state of California where she's going to prison. I know they shifted him to Arizona, not unless it's in Arizona. I'm not 100% certain, but wherever she's at, she is in the possession of control of them. And as you can see here, definitely not a good situation. She did not see what was coming. She should have seen what was coming. She wasn't looking clearly. Her cup was empty. Her emotional cup for other people, her love, compassion was on dry when she did this. And now she's stuck with it being dry and having to pay the consequences. So yeah, she's stuck. She's totally stuck, and she's not going to like it, but I think she's going to probably do okay. I think she has high enough IQ where she will probably be reading and doing stuff. So let's get how the victims are doing. How are the victims doing? How are her victims? Allison Mack and Keith Rainere's victims doing? How are they faring? How are they faring? I know one, was it Falcon Crest actress, beautiful actress, her daughter, she's actually related to royalty. I forgot her name, but her daughter got caught up in it, and it was Allison Mack that trapped her. She went public trying to get her daughter out. So a lot of people got entrapped with this, and many of them came from wealthy families. They targeted them. They targeted wealthy Hollywood people. There we go. Let's get some more on here. Boom. 3 of Wands. So how are they feeling? 3 of Wands. So they're trying to create opportunity for themselves. So they are trying to create new opportunities with their life. And 6 of Pentacles, they are trying to find harmony and generosity and enjoying life. Harmony with money, enjoying their life, creating opportunities. That's good. That's really good. So they're trying to get their life back. And they're more tapped into their feminine energy, Queen of Cups. They're emotional and loving energy, so they're not spiteful and angry. It's looking very healing here. It's looking like some women healed. And we have here 2 of Swords in reverse. So they knew that it's time to go to new land. When you see this card, it's time to leave and go to new land, which they are out. But it's been hard to balance themselves because it is in reverse. And they're not in communication either. The swords are down, so there's no chit chat. And Page of Pentacles, I think basically they are focusing on new path of making money, a new path for themselves, and quite possibly also with their children, enjoying children, grandchildren, younger people in society maybe, and trying to get this new path going. And they're not going down that road anymore. And then the outcome is happiness. Oh, great. That's fantastic. So they're finding happiness again. That's awesome. Under the surface, we have here Wheel of Fortune. Everything's spilling back into it's the Destiny card. Karma, good karma. So karma's back in their favor. That's good. That is beautiful. What a great outcome for the victims. And 9 of Pentacles. They're feeling very self-sufficient and fulfillment. So that's beautiful. That's really good. That's beautiful. I'm happy to see that. So it's not all horrible here. Okay, so let's get Keith Rainere. How's he doing? Hopefully not as well. I don't think he is. You get the gravy on a plate with a piece of white bread and some mystery meat. I don't think you're doing too good. I would probably starve in prison. I just can't eat that. Okay. How is Keith Rainere doing? How is Keith Rainere doing? In an Arizona prison. 120 years, he's never getting out. How is Keith Rainere doing? Keith Rainere. Keith Rainere. I can imagine going from doing that and having all this money and comforts and whatever you want and bossing people around to being literally locked in like an animal. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, upright. Interesting. So he's trying to basically be generous while he's in prison. He's trying to be a generous, harmonious individual. Wow. Huh. So he wants to be liked in prison. He wants to be liked. Well, he's a salesman. What do you expect? He's a salesman. He started a cult of multi-level marketing. So he wants to be liked. He's doing everything he can to be liked in prison. Okay, so he's love bombing people probably. And he's telling everyone how rich he was. 6 of Wands. Once again, wow, this guy's really trying to be harmonious. He's trying to get everyone in there to like him. He's trying to start a new cult maybe. Six of Wands. Oh boy. Wow. He's trying to get a lot of victory here. He wants to be victorious and being liked and having having everyone look up to him. That he was Mr. Moneybags. He's a self-starter. He's energetic. He's cheerful. He's hasty. High energy. Just fearless. He wants people to see this character that he is. Under the surface, Queen of Cups. He had his Queen of Cups in the past position, which would be Allison Mack. So he's talking about Allison Mack. Yes, I had that actress. She was my other hand. Oh, he's bragging about her. Yes, I had her. Then we have here the Two of Pentacles. So it's a juggling act. It's a juggling act to maintain his energy. He's probably very temperamental and moody and has a very hard time balancing himself. And then we also have here the Strength in reverse. But he's not strong. He's weak. He does not possess gentle strength as a leader. He is that brute force, sort of more of that emperor, probably a dominator and flexible. That's not gentle strength. He does not possess gentle strength. He's basically big ego. And Four of Cups, while he's weak, in a weakened state of mind, he's trying to be stable. Four of Cups, but he's very dissatisfied with everything being given to him. Well, how can he be happy? He had it made. Here we go. And we have here the King of Wands in reverse. He realizes he's not the fire starter anymore. He can't do what he wants. He cannot create anything. He cannot be a businessman because he was a businessman. King of Wands. That's a total businessman right there. Businessman's been shut down for business. He can't do it anymore. At the bottom of the deck, we have here Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So there's no experience now at planning and cultivating. He can no longer plan and cultivate or gain any more experience at making money and using other people's money. That's what that's saying. And then we have here in the center of the deck, I have here, which is the center of the situation of Two of Swords. So that's balance. He's got to balance what he wants to say. He's got to really balance, and he's looking for partnerships in prison. He's looking for people who will talk to him. He wants people to talk to him. He wants people to pay attention to him. He wants to be respected. He wants to be looked up to because of who he used to be here. But now he's just trying to maintain himself, and he is weak. He knows he's not Mr. Moneybags anymore. He cannot start anything. He is screwed. So, yeah. Yes. I recall when it was first hitting, I remember looking at it, ooh, that looks interesting. And they really did advertise a lot. And I'll be honest, I actually looked at it and I thought, what is this multi-level marketing thing? That looks interesting. And it was, they really did, it was on nighttime TV. Yeah, it was during my insomnia days, and I remember seeing it, thinking, wonder if I should try calling. Thank God I didn't. Oh, gosh. Okay, so let's get the final outcome for Allison Mack when she gets out. Oh, wow. There we got here, Seven of Cups laid sideways. So the gaslighting came to a total end. Gaslighting, this is my gaslighting card. So gaslighting came to an end, basically, and nobody has their cups filled. That came out, and that's going to be my ending right there. So nobody's winning here. Nobody's winning. The gaslighting came to an end, and they're in prison now. So that is my ending. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye.